guys, I'm Janet, on occasion, and playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. As you can see, it's a quite a fine day in the Reichland here. I think we're in the Reichland, definitely somewhere in the Empire. I think we might have taken a wrong turn. Okay, so I'm playing as the von Carsteins, and this is the build I always bring against the Dwarves because I just really like it. So I've got the two Vargolfs, put one on either side this time. I've got three Crypt Horrors and a load of Graveguard in the front. All of these don't have the armor piercing. Their great weapon counterparts have. These guys are a bit cheaper, and I find their anti-infantry tend to do really well against dwarves anyway. But yeah, maybe switch it up one day. Maybe I'll switch it up. Try great weapons, see how well they do. But just to bring a slightly bigger army, I kind of like this. So we'll see. So yeah, so I've got Vlad, and I got my vampire shadows. Yeah, I basically just bring her for the buff, but we'll see. So yeah, the other guy. What the hell is this? What the where to begin? So yeah, 5 groups of Giant with brimstone guns. That's not good. My puppies are fucked. So then over here we got Longbeards, both Chevron Silver, Grumbling Guard. Keep everyone fresh. A Thane, another Thane, Belagar, Ironhammer, and more Longbeards, is that? Yeah, just Longbeards, great weapons. Also Chevron Silver, and he's also got a Master Engineer. To make these guys more, give these guys more of a punch, I guess. This is just crazy. I was not expecting this. With all the monsters, yeah. So, shit. So yeah, I love this one. So yep, starts trying to shoot my puppy. So I do a bit of puppy zigzagging. As you do. So haha, missed me. So as long as I can do that until they run out of ammo, I'm totally fine. Yeah. How many shots do these guys actually have? So another 17 shots. That's yeah, it's not going to happen. So anyway, so I start trying to charge all my guys in. Get some pathing issues here. I find when you've got things grouped together, they can behave really weirdly. Like, I just selected these 3, moved them forward, tried to select these guys and move them, and they all just ran in different directions. It's really bizarre. Anyway, so you can see puppies taking a little bit of damage. Morale's not looking good either. That's not good. Exposed flanks and everything, so that's not fun. So, I'm trying to keep him zigzagging. But here, he just poshes them over in a really cool way. So you'll see he actually puts them on either side, which puts him in a fantastic position for dropping bombs. So you'll see that soon. It's very cool. So yeah, I kind of sent my Crypt Horrors ahead here. I was hoping these guys were a little bit quicker, but they were not. Because I was thinking even if it just means getting my Crypt Horrors fighting these guys straight away, I just need to get these guys on the ground dead. I need to kill these guys. Their little pentagon here. And yeah, so Crypt Horrors taking a huge amount of damage. I think I used an Invocation to heck on them actually. Because I want to keep them nice and healthy. Because I'm going to need that armor piercing, the Crypt Horrors, to punch through these guys in a hurry. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, now I think this is where he postures up on all the sides. We'll see. So yeah, so I sent 2 lots of Graveguard over this side, 2 lots this side, and I sent one just to like attack, and they just go around and attack. So I've got guys all over the place because I just want to surround him and punish him. Because yeah, I figured that'd be enough. So yeah, they're all facing outwards, but they're all out of range at the moment, so that's good news. Always taking them off fire at will. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, so he should be able to shoot me. He's taking them all off fire at will. So that's interesting. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, I get Vlad and the Shadow Vampire run in. So yeah, command everything in. So try and get a nice surround on them. But you can see his got all his heroes poised on this end, because he knows that's where I'm going to be coming in with my heroes. So, yeah, very crafty. So, come on guys, come in. There we go. So, yeah, I got my guys in. And, yeah, despite the fact he hasn't got a runesmith with an extra, like, armor or anything like that, these guys are not going down quickly. Well, I guess Mighty Oathstone, actually. The 36 melee defense for everyone, and the expert charge defense, that's probably what did it. So, yeah, that's not good. That is not good. So, start trying to crumble in with everything. But, all of his Gyrocops are shooting in. So I've almost lost a Vargolf already. That barely did a thing. So that's a bit rubbish. So I used Occam's Mind Razor, by the way, on everyone. So that's fun. So I thought that would be enough just to hack through them. But nope, they're still resisting. So that's not good. That's really not good. So yeah, going with my second Vargolf. He's taking that out really, really well. So it's pretty dangerous. So yeah, it's not looking good for my monstrous units, not at all. But, you know, starting to make some headway against his long beards at least. But now he starts coming after. He starts surrounding Vlad with his 2 Thanes. So I try and knock him out of the way with the Vargolf as, you know, a last-ditch effort to get some damage out of them. So and there he goes. Also here, I use a Pit Shades, but I'm not sure how well that was. Actually, yeah, that would have been quite good. But when you look, it does not do much damage. There's not a lot happening there. Although it seems mainly Graveguard in this thing. Nope, shite load of dwarves. It just did not hurt them much. Not as much as I'd like anyway. And here you can see, he just drops bombs everywhere around me. Luckily though, I seem to have crumpled in a little bit more than when he originally moved those guys. So I think a lot of those bombs are a bit ineffective. So so that's fortunate. That's very fortunate. So I escaped with my vampire over there. Unfortunately though, Vlad is completely surrounded. So that's really not good news. So I try and get my Crypt Horrors after him, but you know, I can't get them through all these bloody dwarves who are all completely packed together like sardines. So that's pretty disastrous. So yeah, one of the Longbeards started to waver, but I mean, my army has taken some serious punishment. So yeah, it's not looking great. And you know, he's still got all these gyrocopters. They've still got a fair bit of ammo left, so he's still going after all my Crypt Horrors here. So he's about to take out that other unit. And like, I've hardly done any damage to his Thane or his or Belagar. Like they keep using Stand Your Ground, which obviously the Thanes can bring, I believe. So yeah, he can just cycle that forever, which means that all of his units are getting plus 36 melee defense pretty much forever. Which is amazing, actually. That's really cool. Seems to work better than having that bonus armor that runesmiths give. Obviously you can't bring Rune or Wrath and Ruin with a Thane, but just in terms of brawling, you know, you charge in with a couple of Thanes against, you know, say Vlad or something, they can just sit and fight him quite happily. You know, they're a lot better at melee than runesmiths are, so pretty amazing. And you know, brings the buffs they need, because yeah, all they need to do is keep that line alive long enough for the gyro bombers to do their work. Well, the gyrocopters rather, not bombers, though they can bomb. So he charges them all in, because you know, he's basically run out of ammo with all of them, and he's just trying to wrap things up a bit. So now all my units are bogged down with bloody gyrocopters, which actually the Graveguard are not very good at dealing with. How much armor do these things have? So 100 armor. Which is quite a lot, so the Graveguard can't chop through them quickly, and obviously they don't get the anti-infantry bonus, which works against, you know, even quite armoured dwarf, you know, infantry. So they're not getting any bonuses here. So yeah, these guys just won't get destroyed, which is a shame. So here you can see everything's starting to buckle here. I've lost a lot of units. I've only really got the Graveguard, and I'm well out of Winter Magic here. I can't bring anyone back. So that's not good. I think if I didn't use Occam's Mind Razor at the start and used Invocation to Heck just to make sure everything was staying alive for longer, that would have been a better use of my Winter Magic, I reckon. But unfortunately I didn't do that. I used Occam's Mind Razor, and I don't think it really made much of a difference with all their ridiculous melee defense buffs, so that's a real shame. But you can see here, you know, Vlad's still being bullied. I'm about to lose my Vampire. She's having a terrible day. Yep, there she goes. And at this point, just everything crumbles. So, yeah, there goes Vlad. So, unbelievable. I was not expecting that. But yeah, their infantry just would not die. And yeah, all those Thanes and stuff, because all my monsters got taken out. And yeah, I couldn't get my monsters through that mob. It meant that I just couldn't get the damage on their Thanes and their general. So, you know, I couldn't take out their leadership. So they're getting all those buffs. And yeah, I mean, they still had so much. So I thought that was amazing. I thought that was a really cool build against the vampire counts. Because, I mean, you know, if I'd brought an air force, I would have completely destroyed them. But I didn't, and, you know, I often don't. I've seen, who is it, Ninja Hunt often brings basically just a load of zombies and then, you know, a massive vampire air force just take out key units. But, yeah. I mean, if I brought a Ninja Hunt build, then yeah, I would have taken out the dwarves, but that didn't happen. So, that was bad. Oh dear. So yeah, but pretty amazing. So if you want to defeat this build that I keep bringing, bring what Demon Choro brought. He says noob. I doubt it. I think he was fibbing. So, but yeah, really cool, and like a load of kills on his gyrocopters, despite the fact they basically just spent the whole time shooting at like elite units, which they completely demolished. I mean, look at that, 5 kills from a Vargolf. And it's not like that Vargolf was sat fighting, you know, lords the whole game. No, he was wading through everything. So, absolutely pathetic. Yeah, he completely dumpstered him. Which is amazing, absolutely amazing. So really cool to see gyrocopters working so successfully. Because usually if people bring a massive air force to the dwarves, their guys on the ground just get wiped out. But yeah, not in this case. Very cool. So yeah, had to show you guys this. It's just too cool to see. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, comment, like, and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.